Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. I am finally here in my brand new setup. Thank God. I just got done moving. It's been hectic. It's been crazy. I'll give you guys a tour of the place very soon, but we're here and we have some freaking new content here. We have the draft promo, and honestly, off the bat, I was a little taken back at the fact that this draft promo literally is an absolute puzzle, okay? Like, I miss the promos. Like, there was the draft promos where there was just 10 sets. I'm getting texts. There was 10 sets, and all you'd have to do is get the badge by completing one of the sets, and then you could redeem the number 1 pick, the number 7 pick, the number 30 pick for that player when it comes. But now take a look at the sets. Like, I clicked on the Easter one. Let's go back. Look at the freaking sets now. You literally have to do like 9 trillion steps. You have to do the common denominator of the number 3 pick and then divide that by the draft master and make sure to take into account the subtraction of the draft trade offers. Like, this is freaking confusing as heck, and I do not blame you for being confused. So I'm going to break this down. I'm not going, I was looking on YouTube because honestly, this is the first time in a while that I was so confused at what the heck was going on that I went to YouTube to see if anyone else had like guides or helpfulness or helpful videos. But all the videos were just people talking about the promo, like, here's the new sets, here's a new event, like, which I guess is cool to get a perspective. But I don't really do those videos. I try and just like at least give you something tangible to understand so you can actually get into the actual promo and grind. So with that said, let me try and explain to you the paths that you can take and what really is going to be worth it ultimately for you on this draft grind. So let's go here. Let's go back to the main page, which is going to be the draft page. As you can see, welcome to the draft page. Here it is. So you have the draft night on the right side. These are going to unlock, of course, on the 23rd, the NFL draft, and then that is basically what you're going to get. So in order to get the pick number 1, which is going to be the 100 overall, let's take a look at the requirements. You have to, of course, have the number 1 overall pick, as well as 6 90+ draft players. So that is a lot. I'm obviously probably going to go for the number 1 pick, maybe go for like the number 2 pick, because obviously Joe Burrow is going to be our 100 overall. And then of course, Chase Young is most likely to be the 2nd pick, but this is your choice right now. 1, do you want to just get Zeke Elliott, the 100 overall, because that's the fastest master to get. So decide, do you want Zeke Elliott, or do you want the Aaron Donald, or do you want Joe Burrow and a combination of Aaron Donald? Now, if you want the Joe Burrow and the combination of Aaron Donald, that's going to be a freaking grind, because you're going to have to open up all 4 of the, I believe, the number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 picks in order to get Aaron Donald, which is a lot. So right off the bat, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be grinding these events. I mean, pretty self-explanatory there. It's kind of the most stupid thing to say. But as you can see here, you have these 3 events. You have the Blitz 1, the Blitz 2. You have this other one right here, which I'm sure, what's it called? It's called the... it doesn't even have a name. It's just filled with standout crap and all that stuff. So make sure you read the events. Make sure it has what you're trying to grind for. Now, let's go to sets. You need to have a mindset right off the bat, because this promo is so complicated, what the heck you are actually trying to achieve, okay? We got to come up with some deliverables, what we want. So if you want to get Ezekiel Elliott, it's simple. Finish 3 of the masters. So you go to here, you go down here to the 3 of the masters, and you take a look at what's required. So you're going to need a pick badge 11 through 15, 16 through 20, and 21 through 32, as well as a 90+ overall draft. So if you go down here, this down here is where you can get these picks. So the 11 through 20, the 21 through 32. So basically, in order to get the Masters, you're going to need to grind the live events. So this set right here, to get the 11 through 20 pick, you are going to be able to get elite players very easily, and these different round badges, I like to call them, to get yourself a 11 through 20 pick. And then, of course, once you get those picks, if you go to the Masters, you'll be able to fill it out here, 16 through 20, and then a 21 through 32. So realistically, getting a draft master shouldn't be that hard. Okay, you should be able to get at least 2 just from a free-to-play live event grind. And then if you want that third one, you should probably go buy that coin pack in the store. And then you might need to work on the auction house as well to get some of those players. But again, these are the draft trade offers. This is what you're going to be filling out. You got to get a pick 11 through 20. You got to get a 16 through 20, and then you got to get a 25 through 32, and of course some diamond players to get yourself a master. So it's pretty straightforward. Go for what masters you want first. You should be able to complete 3, and then once you complete 3, you get Zeke Elliott. If you want to go for the picks, this is where it gets a little more complicated, so let's jump to those of you that actually want to get the picks and want to kind of gamble and have that fun. I like doing the picks because if I get picks, then I get excited to see what the picks are going to be, because then I could get a really awesome player that I'm not aware of. That's kind of the excitement for me. The reason I do the draft promo is to get picks, not just to get masters, especially 99 overall masters. So let's go ahead and show you what you're going to do. So here are the picks right here, the top 10 trade offers. In order to get the number 1 pick, you're going to have a 2 through 4 pick. So ideally, when looking at all of these from 1 through 10, you initially think you're going to have to do the number 10 pick to get the number 9, the number 9 to get the number 8, the number 8 to get the number 7. That is not true. You only have to do like 3 or 4 of these sets to actually get to the number 1 pick, which I'm assuming is your goal. So to get the number 10 pick, we basically have to get an 11 through 20 pick, and we have to get 4 to 5 of the round badges, which the round badges are just simple round badges that you get from grinding, very easy. And then the draft player 85 plus is very easy to get as well through the set. So in order to get a number 10 pick, we have to go ahead and get an 11 through 20 pick. So where do I get that 11 through 20 diamond pick? Right back down here, back to where it is normally. I filled out this set really quick, so I'm going to show you how it works. So we have enough to get an 11 through 20 pick, and basically I'm actually going to put in some of the cheaper overalls here, our 85s, boom, boom, boom. So we have our draft players here. We're going to go ahead and select it. So this is going to get us a number 11 through 20 pick, which is going to be something 11 through 20. So let's go ahead, open it up, and we get a 16 through 20 or 11 through 15 badge. So I want to go for the 11 through 15 badge because I'm going to go for the actual card. So we got 11 through 15 badge. Let's scroll up. Let's go back to the 10 pick. So now that we have that badge, when I go to the number 10 pick, I go ahead and scroll right here, and I can put the 11 through 20 badge right in here. And then I have to just get more 4 to 5 rounds, of course, get my 85 overall draft player, and then I'm going to get a number 10 pick. Now, once I get a number 10 pick, you have to make sure that you're looking at this. So in order to get a number 9 pick, you need an 11 through 20. Which I don't want to do that. If you go all the way to number 7, in order to get a number 7 pick, you need an 8 through 10. So right now, I currently have a number 10. If I put it right here, I have a number 10. So I'm going to be working out to get the number 7 pick. So again, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to do the rounds. I'm going to do the 85 plus overalls. I'm going to complete this. I'm going to get a number 7 pick. Now I'm going to go down here to the number 5s. In order to get number 5s, you need an 8 through 10. We have a 7, so we can get forward. So now that I have a 7, I put the 7 into here, boom, and I finish this set, and now I have a number 4 pick, which you need at least a 2 through 4 to get the number 1 pick, and then I go all the way to the number 1 pick. I put in my number 4 pick, and then I have to get the diamond draft player and the 2 to 3 rounds, and then I finally will be able to claim the number 1 overall pick. So you don't have to complete all the sets. You just have to go ahead and complete like 3 or 4 of them to actually get to the number 1 pick. So as long as you can get a number 10 pick, that's all you need. You just need one number 10 pick. You can then complete one set, which leads to another, which leads to another, which leads eventually to the number 1 pick. And then, of course, once you get the number 1 pick, then you need to start grinding those 90 draft players because you need an additional 6 to be able to actually get the number 1 overall Joe Burrow potentially on draft day, because you have to have the number 1 pick plus 6 draft diamonds. And of course, you build those draft diamonds here in the set down below. So where's it at? It's all the way over here. So if you want to build draft diamonds, then you come here and you're gonna have to grind. So it's pretty interesting. It's definitely something that is going to take a lot of grinding, and you're going to need stamina. Stamina is going to be required to get yourself the round and the draft badges. So make sure you are absolutely going ham. Turn all of your road to the draft crap into stamina down here. You need to go ahead and play the road to the draft event with all of your stamina every single day. You need to be able to go back out, all the way back out, like in every single promo. Go to the main field, play this draft promo. I have 1,000 stamina right now. I need to unlock this or wait for it to unlock, and I need to do this as much as possible because this is going to get us road to the draft content, and then I'm going to use that to get stamina for the draft promo so that I can go ahead and progress. So hopefully this has given you a little bit more clarity on what to do. I know that this is pretty complicated. I hate that they make it so complicated, but hopefully you guys are ready to get going and get on the grind, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.